Hey guys, I'm back here today on the Golden Monkey, and today I'm going to be showing you the best performance settings for your computer. So let's get started. So what you want to do is you want to go into your settings. You can do that a number of ways, but I like to go into Cortana, search settings, should come right up. We're going to start at system. Go in there. On this tab, display, you can change the brightness of your screen. And now here, nightlight. That's a very interesting one. What nightlight does, if you turn it on, you see here it says off until 5:35. You turn on nightlight after 5:35 in whatever time zone you're in. It's the same thing as the program Flux. It changes the color a bit of your screen so it's easier on your eyes. So that's what nightlight does. Scale and layout, that's just the size. You don't really need that. Orientation, you should leave it landscape. That's it for display. Notifications and actions. I'd like to keep my notifications on, but to save a little bit of extra storage, you can turn all of them off if you would like. Power and sleep, I never really mess with that too much. Save energy and battery life, you don't want to do that, save energy and battery life, because yes, it saves more energy and the battery saves more energy, but your computer's gonna run like crap. It's going to be very slow. Not your internet per se, but just your programs in general, they're going to be really slow. So you don't want to do that. You can, but it's not ideal. Storage, this will go into your folder. Storage sense, you can turn that on. I recommend you do. Storage sense, Windows can automatically free up space by getting rid of files you don't need, like temporary files and content in your recycle bin. If you saw my other video of how to free up space on your computer, I talked about how this can free up lots of space. It gets rid of files that you don't need, that your computer is not using whatsoever. So I recommend you do turn that on. Tablet mode, we're not going to mess with that. Multitasking, we're not going to mess with that either. So that's for system. That's pretty much it for system. Devices, you can turn on Bluetooth. If you have Bluetooth, a Bluetooth mouse or a Bluetooth keyboard, you can do that. See, it says here Audio Blue Snowball, that's the mic I'm recording with. Printers and scanners, you can hook up your Bluetooth printer to it. Mouse, typing, I'll play USB. You can connect your Xbox One controller to your computer to play games on it. I'll save that for another video though. Let's go back to home. Phone, you can link your Android or your iPhone. I don't really like to mess with that either. Network and internet, that's just your Wi-Fi. We're not going to mess with that. Personalization, this is really cool. So you go into here to personalization, background. You can see here my background is a picture that I got. I didn't take it, I just got it. So you can select a picture. Windows comes with some that are pre-selected from their library. This one, they're all pretty cool, but I just like to have some personalization on it. You can browse your computer. Say I want this thumbnail as it. I don't know why I would want that, but choose picture. And then, as you can see, there is my thumbnail as the background for your computer, for your desktop. This is the thumbnail for one of my old videos. Let's go back to settings in here. But we don't want that. Let's just change it to any random one. choose a fit fill, fit stretch, tile, center span. I don't know what that means, but we're not gonna mess with it. I imagine that it's the way the picture fits on your desktop. Colors, this is also really cool. Automatically pick an accent color from my background. I don't know why you would want to do that, but here you can pick any color that'll be your, see all these accents, the color that I've selected is blue, so this back button is blue, the tab that I'm on is blue. What else is blue? The links that are in settings are blue. Everything is blue except for the background and some letters. Say my favorite color is green, change that to green. Your taskbar is green, your back button is green, this is green. It's pretty cool. You can choose whichever color you'd like. You can also make a custom color, which is pretty cool. Let's go with a nice deep blue. This color looks like it might be hard to read. Touche. And let's go done. And there we go. There's our custom color. Transparency effect. Yeah, it does look pretty cool, but it does use quite a bit of resources on your computer. So I just like that. Turn that off for storage reasons. Show accent color on the following surfaces: start, taskbar, and action center. Yeah, I like to do that. You can, but if you don't, it'll just be black all the time. So I like to keep it on. Choose your default app mode. This is really cool. Oh, sorry, back to title bars. I don't know what that does. Oh, that. It puts the bar of your app, the color. I like that. I'm going to start putting that. I'm glad that I played with that. So choose your default app mode. So you see here I'm on settings. I have selected dark because it's just better on my eyes. If you go light, see the entire background of it changes. I don't really like it because of the colors. I usually go with the blue for everything. With blue it doesn't look too bad in the light mode, but the dark mode is better for my eyes. Lock screen. Let's go here. It tells you the time, the date, everything usual. Here are the default ones from the Windows library. My personal favorite is this one, which is why I have it selected. Your background can also be other things. I like to keep it as a picture. Again, you can browse and then select whichever picture you want. I could have my old thumbnail as it, but we're not gonna do that. Get fun facts, tips, and more from Windows and Cortana on your lock screen. I just keep that on. Don't know why, but whatever. Themes. You can get themes. I don't really like to mess with that too much. Start, show more tiles on start. Use start full screen. You wouldn't want to do that. Well, maybe you would, I just don't like it. We're gonna keep that the same. You can change it, but I just like to keep it default. Taskbar. This is cool. Lock the taskbar. You can turn it off, and I guess it would go down sometimes, but I like to keep it locked. Automatically hide the taskbar in desktop mode. I don't really like to mess with all of that. People, okay. So that's it for personalization. Apps. This is pretty important. So here are your apps. You can allow apps from anywhere, or warn me before installing apps from outside the store. Allow apps from the store only. I allow apps from anywhere without it telling me anything, but you can. I'm gonna start putting that. Warn me before installing apps from outside the store. Oh wait, never mind. That just means that it'll tell you that you're not installing apps that is within the Microsoft Store. Okay, I get it. Yeah. I'd imagine that you would want to install apps from other areas that's not the Microsoft Store. I mean, you can't get Chrome on the Microsoft Store, so you wouldn't want it warning. Maybe you would. It's just my personal preference. So here you go with all your apps. You can right click. You can click on it, uninstall. We're just gonna keep that there. And we have default apps. You can change that. You can change that to Gmail. You can change that to Google Maps. I don't really like the Windows services, except for probably, I don't really like any of them, so you would want to change them. Offline maps, I never really use that. Apps for websites, I don't know what that means. Video playback, stream HDR video. Yeah, you have to have a display that supports HDR video. Automatically process video to enhance it. No. What HDR means is high dynamic range. There you go. High dynamic range. Newer Xboxes or PS4s have that. Some of them do, anyway. Some newer TVs do. They support HDR video, but my monitor doesn't. For some reason. Let's go back to home. Account, that's just your account. Let's go back. Time and language. They ask you for that when you first set up your computer. I don't know why they would. I don't know why you would change it unless you're going somewhere with a different time zone. Gaming. I sometimes use that, not too much. The game recorder on Windows 10 sucks. It records your video. It's only for games, by the way. You can only record games. I tried it once. It was really bad. It looks like you're recording your games with a potato. But I do leave that on sometimes. You can open Game Bar using the Xbox button on your controller. Game DVR. That would mean... Oh, back to Game Bar. You can select your custom shortcuts. You see, for the Game Bar is Windows and G. You can create your own custom shortcut. I really like to do that. Game DVR. That would be record in the background while I'm playing a game. You can change your settings. Broadcasting, I never really mess with that. You can turn on game mode. I tried it once. Game mode, what it basically does is increases the overall FPS of your game. It's not insane. It's not insane difference, but it can help sometimes. Privacy, location camera, update, security, ease of access. Let's go Cortana. Let Cortana respond to Cortana. I like to leave that on just for convenience reasons. You can have the option of Cortana uses more battery when this is on. Respond when anyone says, "Hey Cortana." I like to leave that on. If you want to save battery, turn it off. Keyboard shortcut. Let Cortana listen for my commands. I'm going to press the Windows logo key and see. I like to keep that off. Lock screen, use Cortana even when my device is locked. I'm going to turn that off. Why would I want to use Cortana when my device is locked? Permissions and history, notification. That's pretty much it for the best performance settings for your computer. You can also search for settings. Say you want to go brightness. Search up brightness. And it takes you right to it. So that'll be it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button and subscribe. Tell all your friends about the Golden Monkey. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.